About to drive this blistering fast 7 Ocon. With an 8.
Are you serious?
Not bad. It's about 200 foot. I can just feel it.
Yeah, you're wandering.
Kinda.
Well, the reason why I'm asking is like
I can feel it in the steering wheel more than anything. It's like the steering wheel's wanting to go around.
So it's like you got bias. You're doing this, but you're going straight.
What's going on tonight?
Well, we just made our second pass. First pass we went a 712. Second pass we went a 711. Only 5 thou variance between the two passes. Compared to Rockingham, we had about 12 to 13 hundredths. So we've gone from 12 to 13 hundredths of variance down to 5 thousandths. So super happy. But now we're actually going to deep stage the car. We've been just full staging it, and to actually competitively bracket race it, we'll have to deep stage the car. So we're going to do that. That'll give us our third run, give us a pattern, make sure everything looks good. But unfortunately, we stole this carburetor off of the Wagon, so we're going to have to go and take this carburetor, put it back on the Wagon, and then get us a carburetor for this thing. Yeah, so it's all good. Very excited right now.
What do you think is going to happen this time?
I think I'll be about 20 up front, and it's going to go maybe a 722.
We'll see.
Yep, time will tell.
All right, so we're going up for our third run now. We figured out the car's consistent when we fully staged it, so now we got to deep stage it, find out if we can actually cut a reaction time in this car. So we're gonna, unfortunately that's gonna mean we're going slower because we're going in deep. So I'm not gonna be the fastest car out there, that's for sure. So this will be our third run, and if it does what we want it to do, he's probably gonna have like an 01, 02 light. We'll probably end up running around a 720. So let's see what happens.
Alrighty.
Let me ask you a question. Are you going to put him under pressure and put him in that class against some of the baddest drivers that drive by Tuesday tonight?
That's a Jason call, not a me call. We just made our second run, so we got to see where we're at.
Well, he told me one time, the dude right there told me he was going to come take over. And they came, and we put him out the first round.
Right.
So tonight is the night to redeem yourself.
Let's see, you got the 100 here now.
All right, we'll be back.
You ever seen a car this fast?
Moby Dick. What's that switch do right there?
This one?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's your mom's favorite car.
It's going to suck about this is now the car's good. So if it doesn't do well at Thanksgiving, it's because the driver's terrible, which means it's my fault.
I just proved that you can beat that.
Yeah, you just proved it, yeah. It's got a 100th of variance. The driver might have a 10th, but the car only has 100. So the car is great.
Last night when we were talking about the variance numbers, I didn't think to correct us and say thousandths instead of hundredths.
Right, yeah.
I didn't think that was going to be on the
What's our variance? We weren't thinking like thousands
we were
would
gonna
be in
use
the
that
equation.
language.
Yeah. So now the only problem will be me.
I'm impressed.
Look at me, great car buyer. Well, we just got our third run done, went in deep. there's a lot of good news and a lot of bad news. The good news is this car is incredibly consistent, granted with the Wagon carburetor. The bad news is that means I got to be a good driver in a couple weeks, and I cannot blame the car. So the car's still going to go in and get some repairs done to it. We're going to go in and change the brakes from drum to disc and rebuild the front suspension and get all the toe in and everything done on it correctly. So it's getting ready to go into the shop and get a lot of work done to it. So stay tuned.
How's this one gonna go, Jason?